connecting right now with YouTube. So my YouTube followers, thank you so much for joining and being here today. Remember to be here, be active, learn, and share this video if you like it. And let's start with this interesting book. Okay, hold on one second. And here we go. We're gonna go live right here with LinkedIn and stuff. Okay, so habit number 5: listen, learn, and lead. In the previous chapter, I discussed how important it is to lead your customer to where you both want to go. But the begs the question, why would anyone want to follow you? The reason is simple. It's because you are a leader. The best salespeople are, and that obviously means more than being the person with the highest sales for the month or the year. That's a superficial way to measure leadership, especially in sales leadership. A number of things factors into the sales leadership. One of the most important is your product knowledge. You know your product or service better than anyone in the planet. You know how to adapt your products to fill a variety of customers' needs. You know your pricing structure. You can make a deal that the customer can afford and still allows you a good profit. And most important of all, you demonstrate your willingness to walk the extra mile. I think it was Groucho Marx who said the key of success was honesty and fair dealing. Once you can fake that, you're going to make it. I don't subscribe to that notion. There's really too much at stake here, including your livelihood. And quite frankly, if you can genuinely be honest, if you don't really care about your customers, then perhaps you should consider another line of work. Caring, trying to do what's best for anyone involved. It's an important leadership tool, one that will get a prospect perfect to follow all the way to a signed contract. The key is to get as much information as you can. The power of 12. Therein lies that I call the power of 12. As noted earlier, one of your leadership skills is knowledge. No one knows your product lines as well as you do. Now, your goal is to reach the same level of knowledge about your customer in order to fully understand the prospects, company, and its needs. You need to see as many as 12 people in the organization. Spending time with the buyer is not just enough. Ideally, you want to go to the manufacturing plant to see the way people on the line makes their products, hopefully discovering ways yours is superior to do what is currently in use. Spend time with the marketing staff and see how to whom they sell their products. Speak to the company's sales force, its executives, and every stop. Ask the people you meet and how and why they do what they do, and whether there's a way your product can help them to do it better. By the time you're thought, you should know more about the company than the CEO. Do that. You have to listen to what they say. Every person you meet may be the other one that can be involved in the entry to this account. That special nugget of information that turns into the tide in your favor. The key is listening to as many people as you can and truly learn about the prospect's business. When someone believes you are genuinely interested in what they have to say, they're more likely to open up and tell you more about the business. One of my favorite stories is about a rep who had one major account. When I asked him how many people were involved in making the decision and the purchase, the nearly 400 products he sold there, he told me 200. When I asked him how many he called on regularly, he told me 4. How could he possibly sell in a depth in only listening and I learned from 200 people? When I reviewed his efforts, it soon became clear to me that all he received were superficial orders. There was a lot of money left on the table because he didn't follow the basic principle of the power of 12. So he couldn't listen, he couldn't learn, and he couldn't lead. what could he have done? He had entry at this company. He could have walked around introducing himself, like he'd have become aware of other projects in the company he was working on, which would have put him in a position of suggesting more products. If I am starting to sound repetitive and boring, it is because when I realize I have something that works, I'm going to do it over and over again. I will make it in a habit. It's like a golf swing. If you're getting the green from the tee, why would you change? One of my basic axioms I teach is that more complex is the more complex sales. The more you need to get the prospect involved, and the best way to do is to listen, learn, and lead. Okay, guys, thank you for listening to this chapter number 4. Tomorrow we're gonna go with chapter number 6. So don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to keep doing your readings. Don't forget to prepare yourself to become a better person. At the end, you know, the more reading you do, the better you become, the more a knowledge you get. You know, just go out into the marketplace and start practicing. Practice and practice and practice. Remember, if you want to start the journey of the network marketing and you want to become part of our team, don't forget to send us a message. Feel free. We're going to be very happy to help you walk through into this incredible experience. Have a great day.